Hey, what's up YouTube? Silky here, finally bringing you episode 1 in our Pokemon Birdlocke. It's a moon, we're playing Pokemon Moon, we're gonna be doing a lock. I can only catch bird Pokemon. I skipped all of the opening cutscene and little walking over to the bridge, and we picked our Pokemon. Since I'm doing a Birdlocke, we got ourselves no scope here. Our Rowlet. I didn't even see what nature we ended up getting. We got hasty nature. Whatever. It's a playthrough. So I skipped off all the starting nonsense that nobody ever really cares about. And we are going to start right off with our battle against our rival. And while we're taking on the rival, I'm going to be explaining some of the rules. So, it's going to be similar to a regular Nuzlocke in the fact that you can only catch the first of each Pokemon you encounter. Slight difference since we're doing a Birdlocke versus a regular Nuzlocke. The Birdlocke, I can only catch bird-type Pokemon, I guess. So not necessarily flying type, but bird types. So obviously I went with Rowlet as my starter because owls are birds. Now before anyone goes all super crazy and literal on me and tries saying, "You ducks aren't birds technically, 'cause they don't fly," or any other nonsense like that. 1, I'll smack you upside the head. 2, I'm counting things like ducks as birds. You know, so Psyduck will count as a bird. Pretty much anything that you could visibly see as a bird-type Pokemon is going to count. So we went with Rowlet for our starter, our good old no-scope. And so that's going to be the rules with that. So the second rule is, instead of only catching the first Pokemon you encounter on each route, I can only catch the first encounter of each bird-type Pokemon. So I know fairly early into the game you can find a Pick-a-Peck or Wingull. I can only catch one. Now, say for instance I catch a Wingull pretty early into the game. I catch the Wingull and it ends up fainting. For whatever reason it faints, it's dead, it moves on. I cannot then catch another Wingull. Wingull is officially done. And I can't catch any evolutions of it. So if I find Pelipper even later on, I cannot then catch the Pelipper. We are only allowed to catch the first encounter of each Pokemon's page, I guess, in the Dex, in the Alolan Dex. So that's what we're going to do with that sort of stuff. Alright, so the second rule, obviously, a Pokemon faints, it's considered dead. I throw it in the PC, release it, whatever. It's gone for good, never to be seen again. Other than that, normal rules will apply if for whatever reason we find a random encounter shiny Pokemon. I'm going to be catching it. Because I want random shiny Pokemon, those are freaking amazing. Alright. So that said, we now have our base rule set for this Birdlocke. And I am excited. Like I said though, I wanted to skip the opening cutscene because we've seen it. Everyone's seen it, or they're specifically avoiding anything that has it in there. Nobody needs to see it. I can't make good jokes, I guess. Anyways, so we're just gonna forget about that. Call it a day, move on with our lives, and we're going to start from right here, because this is really approximately where the game kind of kicks off. Yeah, look at our little Rowlet, ma. So adorable. Because it's cool. Yeah, it is definitely cool. It is the coolest bird on the planet. Now, as I'm recording this, I do have a poll on YouTube asking you guys if you want me to post this tonight or tomorrow morning. So I will keep you updated throughout the video as to how I see that going. But it's probably going to get posted tonight. I might record a couple episodes back to back to get a few days worth of videos out for you. Ding dong! Silly Professor's here again. Hi, Silly Professor. Oh, come on in. Don't bother doing anything else. Just kind of meander on into our house. So nice of you. So very nice of you. Sure, let's go out to Route 1. I wonder what's going to happen there. I bet you we're going to find a bird. I bet you we're going to find a bird. That is what I'm excited about. I don't usually use bird-type Pokemon. So, like, outside of a Pidgey for Fly, I don't think I've ever really used a bird-type Pokemon for a playthrough. Now, obviously, I did over on Sun because I had Rowlet as a Pokemon in my party. Because I traded for all 3 starters, because I had 2 copies. And you can do that. You can do that. Alright. So here we go. Here we go. Wow, 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 wow. He's gonna teach us how to... There it is! It's a pick-a-pick! He's gonna catch our bird for us. So, like I said, I'm definitely considering the little things a little bit different with this lock versus a normal lock. Like, it doesn't matter if the first encounter on any route is a Rockruff or a Caterpie. We can only catch the first bird-type Pokemon. Now, if I do fail to catch it, for instance, I find a Pick-a-Peck and I crit it and it dies, I can't catch it. So we have to be extra careful when we're hunting for our Pokemon. Alright. Thanks, Professor. Thank you for teaching me how to do what I already knew how to do. There should be an option to... Do you already know how to catch Pokemon? Yes? Alright. Good luck. Or, hey, do you already know how to catch Pokemon? No? Alright, well let me show you how. That would be so great if they could just do that. Like, assume most of the people playing the game already know what they're doing. Give us an option to skip this part. Because it's so boring. So very boring. But I'm actually pretty excited to go through this, this playthrough here. I'm pretty darn excited. There she is. There's a little Pick-a-Pack. Aw, it's so adorable. Alright. So let's tackle. Ooh. That was scary. That was pretty scary. But we should be able to just throw a Pokeball and catch this thing and move on with our lives. Do, 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 do. Got it. Nice. We got ourselves a Pick-a-Pack. Good job, No Scope. Alright, now I never used one of these on my first playthrough over on Sun for Twitch. I never used one on Twitch, so... What are we gonna nickname this? What do we nickname it? You know what? I'm gonna go with the gold. We're going Reina. We're going Reina. Reina the Pick-a-Pack. Reina the future Toucanon. Future Toucanon. Alright. So we got to, not check that. We do, however, have to switch our party around. Because we want to get some experience for our new little Reina. Because I know you can find some Caterpies up here, and I want to kill me some Caterpies. Ooh, and a Ladybug. See, now Ladybug would technically be a flying type looking thing. Not counting it, because it's not a bird. You are not a bird. Oh. We better hope this KOs. It was a speed tie. Oh, if that Ladybug critted. If that was a crit, we would have just lost. If that was a crit, it was almost game over. Alright, but that's where we're gonna end this episode, guys. After we heal up Reyna. But we got ourselves a party. We got Reyna, we got Rowlet. No scope Rowlet. Let's check out the nature. I didn't even check any of that. Docile nature. Takes plenty of siestas. Alright, so that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you're liking the series and you want to see more, show some love on that little like button down below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I will see you guys next time. Peace!